an undying spirit to protect what's rightfully yours. This was the spirit of the Dlthkp army, the spirit of the Dlthkp people during one of the most challenging times in their history. In the remote villages of Kamenlok, in the Saikul subdivision of Dlthkp district, an unseen conflict raged. 500 to 600 Meitei aggressors fell while attempting to seize Dlthkp villages. The Dlthkp army wasn't a formal army with state-of-the-art weaponry or extensive training. They were village volunteers, ordinary men and women who rose to the extraordinary occasion of defending their homes, their families, their culture. Imagine the audacity of turning a sacred place into a den of terror. A Dlthkp church was occupied by the Meitei group, using it as their clubhouse. But the Dlthkp resistance was not deterred. They fought back, reclaiming their sacred space. In a daring act of defiance, the Dlthkp volunteers eliminated around 30 Meitei aggressors within the walls of their church. Astonishingly, the Meiteis were using ambulances as reinforcement vehicles. State police were supplying them with ammunition, with arms, in a twisted attempt to wipe out the Dlthkps. Yet the Dlthkp army stood tall. They defied the odds, they challenged the status quo, and they held their ground. Their bravery can't be overstated. Their spirit of resistance was a beacon of hope in a time of darkness. The Dlthkp resistance wasn't just about defending their territory. It was about defending their identity, their heritage, their right to exist. It was about standing tall in the face of terror, about showing the world that they will not be wiped out. They will not be silenced. Despite the odds, the Dlthkps held their ground. Their story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, to the power of unity, and to the strength that lies in each of us when we stand up for what we believe in. It's a story that deserves to be told, a story that needs to be heard. How can we ensure that such atrocities are not forgotten? It's a question that tugs at our hearts, and the answer is simple yet potent: by raising our voices, by spreading the word. The Dlthkp Meitei conflict is not just a story of a fight over land or resources. It's a story of courage, of resilience, of a community standing tall in the face of adversity. In the heart of Kamenlok, in the Dlthkp villages of Saikul subdivision, Dlthkp district, a fierce battle unfolded, the echoes of which still resonate, reminding us of the 500 to 600 lives lost in the fight against the Meitei terrorists. Their goal? To occupy these peaceful Dlthkp villages. Even sacred spaces were not spared. A Dlthkp church, a place of worship, of community, was occupied and used as a clubhouse by the Meitei terrorist group. But the Dlthkp villagers were not silent spectators. They turned into brave volunteers, taking down around 30 Meitei terrorists inside their own church. The Meitei terrorists even used ambulances as reinforcement vehicles, and alarmingly, the state police supplied them with free ammunition and guns. Yet, in the face of such odds, the Dlthkp army stood tall, defending their territory with unwavering resolve. Now, it's our turn to stand tall, to lend our voices to their cause. Share this video, let the world know about the Dlthkp Meitei conflict. It's time to step out of the shadows of ignorance and into the light of awareness. And for more content that sheds light on such untold stories, subscribe to the Dlthkp Media channel. Let's transform our platforms into spaces of knowledge, of empathy, of action. Remember, your voice can make a difference. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Dlthkp Media.